What is up, math superstars? In this edition of Mr. Peterson Presents, we're bringing to you a special type of proportion. We're talking about percent proportions. So in this, we are going to use right here, we're given some useful information here. So the way we're going to set this up is you're going to be given a statement that we're going to see here in a second, and you're going to set it up like this. So you're going to set it up, part is on the top using this keyword is. If you see the keyword of, we're talking about the whole is going to be equal to the percent. So if the percent is listed, it goes in the numerator. And the word percent means out of 100. And so that denominator, so anytime you put the percent in the numerator, the denominator is always going to be 100. So here's one that's very specific. So we have what is 75% of 240. So now let's go ahead and identify some key information, and let's go ahead and set this up. And so right here we're given our percent is 75%, so that's going to go in our numerator. We know this is out of 100, and this is going to equal, and then we have this next part. You can see I'm highlighting key parts of 240. Of is our denominator, 240, and then we are trying to figure out what this part is right here. What is right here? That's going to be our x. So right now we set up our proportion. Let's go ahead and find the cross product. So we have 100x is going to be equal to 240. 240 times 75. That's going to equal 18,000. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and divide both sides by 100. So we get x being equal to 180. So we can say 180 is 75% of 200. So now let's try this one here. We have find 60% of 264. So in our information here, we're given our percent is 60%. So we like that, 60 out of 100. And then of, so let's go ahead and highlight that, of 264. So let's go ahead and put that in our denominator, 264, and we're still trying to figure out what this part is. So let's go ahead now and cross multiply. So we have 100x is equal to 264 times 60. Comes out to 15,840. We can divide both sides by 100. Coming up to dividing by 100 gives us x being equal to 158.4. So we can say that 60% of 264 comes out to 158.4. So now we have one last example here. So we have 29 is what percent of 50? So we have 29 is, so we already know what the part is here. So that's going to be in our numerator. And then we have of 50, so that's our denominator. What percent is going to be our x this time out of 100. So now let's go ahead and cross multiply here. So we have 50x being equal to 2,900. And we can go ahead now and divide both sides by 50. So we have x being equal to 2,900 divided by 50 equals 58. So we can say 29 out of 50 is actually 58%. And let's go ahead and add our percent sign at the end so we can label this correctly. And so very simply, we're given this, just to recap, please make sure that you use the proportion setup to figure out what the question is asking. So go ahead and do your classwork. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, or you can feel free to see us in class, during resource, all that good stuff like that. Thanks for watching.